So, who is the family arch nemesis? Well, the Saxons, for eons, that's called 7 decades, swore by Blockbuster. Blockbuster. Before that, we swore by opera before a man named Tony Anatoli took our opera plays away with the work of Kung Fu. Various works given to different cultures, of course, at Tony Anatoli with an eye, a transgender, making work that destroyed opera, originally a Jewish faith, by returning it to the Jews, making it deadly. We had Blockbuster before Quentin Tarantino, destroyed by a Boston hit woman, originally a hitman named Raymond Stieglitz. Now Ramona Stieglitz, given an operation by a prosthetics doctor, a plastic surgeon that was previously an obstetrician for Mormons, underwater birth, giving Uma Thurman a transgender operation to make her a woman, reversing the mirror face on camera, and of course her real face, hiding her from her 27 murders. So, Quentin Tarantino, for his strapping transgender operation from the Mormons, Uma Thurman, shut us down. However, we still exist given YouTube, our latest economic investment. Banned from being racial, you can't offend the Wehrmacht. Banned from being homophobic, you can't offend the Indians. And banned from being violent, you can't offend the Israelis. The Irish Mafia, our new friends. I don't like it. I'm an IRA, an Irish Republican Army. But as you can see from this face, I am a Charles Boyce, a Charlize, a Freeman, a gladiator's blood. And on my mother's side comes the O'Neills, the Irish Republican Army. But still they fight alongside us. The gladiators. Those of Rome, Britain, and of course, Moscow. The Brezhnevs. So what is the enemy? What are you? Of course, Tarantino. What are you, operetta? Anti-Semitism. The Jews used to sing our lyrics in high court before being replaced by the Italian operettos. Jews becoming lawyers. The Italian operettos sparing those who bind their chests and wear diapers. Blockbuster being shut down and replaced by Redbox, sparing those who practice English teachers' logic out of the Moseites. But now we lurk YouTube. You can be racist, you can be homophobic, and you can be violent, but you have to imply it subtly, the new form of logic. That for MI6 our boarding passage. And if the IRA don't like it, they're a potato nigger. Papa Smurf. A man with a puffy beard and no mustache. I've worn it too, but I don't mean it. I don't mean to speak a religion. Unlike Papa Smurf and the Smurfs. I'm Gargamel. Inspector Gadget. And if you choose to remove this video, YouTube, you're no better than them. because you actually watched it. But don't worry, YouTube. There's something against you too. You folks from China don't know what you have unearthed. It's an ancient European rivalry. You see, the racist in America and in Europe and in Africa and in South America is not the one that uses racial slurs. It's the Mafia. That continues their old way of being. Not for you, China. You in Japan, Indochina, Korea, you have no concept, but the Russians transit to you. Russia. And to you, India, you have no concept of queer, but you don't know your riddles are used to make us queer to prison snugglers, kissers, smacklers, bestiality boys, people that fuck kids and animals. Yours are used for administrators of mercantile. Ours, we have no use, merely to humiliate you. Israel. You assume everybody is as violent as the other? You're a British news outpost on the Israeli Middle East. Superman, you call yourselves. It's a comic book out of Saudi Arabia, Muslim. Sauds don't practice Islam, they practice Yemeni Christianity. Not Christian Muslim or Christian Catholic. No Islamic Uyghur, not the Sauds. And no Islamic Lutheran, not the Chinese Catholics, but my faith. The taking of the criminal, aligning, correlating, and disengaging. Placing the enemy as a historic foe. Not the fictional, not the Druze, the enemy. That's right, Israel, I'm with you. I am British. A British man is the height of civilization. So who do you face against, you three? Who do you face against? Germany. Do you feel proud and well, the Mafia? India. Do you want a lobotomy for your child? And Israel. Do you want the criminal to go unseen, shouting cop as if a Nazi is a cop, or as if a Nazi is a Jew claiming immunity, a loan broker? We are still with you, all three, because we are human.